hello Galactic family, for all who believe in us. Do not worry and keep your vibrations high, everything depends on each heart energy involved. We are always together and soon we can be together and begin its long-awaited expansion. The Illuminati are now being recognized for what they really stand for and no longer able to fool the general public or authorities all of the time. It means that progress can now be made much more quickly on the path to ascension. It helps stop the confusion that has existed for a very long time, and now it is much easier to identify those who are working for the Dark Ones. Those souls who are unenlightened are still being given opportunities to raise their vibrations and turn to the light. For those who have a spiritual revelation, there is much help on hand and given to encourage further development. No soul is pressurized to turn to the light, and it will be by their free will choice. However, understand that many souls are lifting their vibrations through self-learning, and leading lives without necessarily attaching themselves to any specific religion or spiritual group. They are able to easily accept the truth when it is made known, and understand the idea of there being a God inside each soul. In actual fact, the most important thing is that a soul acknowledges the existence of God, otherwise their spiritual progress will stagnate. As always, there is help given as soon as a soul starts to awaken to the truth. In this new cycle it is easier to evolve because the real truth is slowly being given out, because as souls evolve they are more open to it and aware of it. The world you are beginning to leave behind is in sharp contrast to the one you are heading for, where happiness and well-being are paramount. Where negativity is virtually non-existent, love and kindness are embodied by every soul. Humanity is setting a course for the higher dimensions, and in your terms they are not so far away. Your many friends from the higher levels are keen to make open contact with you again, and from their perspective all is in the now, and they know that a great reunion is going to take place with wonderful celebrations to acknowledge your achievement. You have traveled a long path full of experiences, and not all have been by choice. Whatever your life plan is intended to achieve, there are always points where you need to be guided to ensure having the experiences that you have agreed to beforehand that are essential to clear your karma. Your guides will most certainly point you in the right direction and help ensure that you clear your karmic responsibilities. Bear in mind that nothing happens by chance, so make the most of such experiences as they help you to make further spiritual progress. The new earth that many of you are bound for already exists, and is ready for you. It is all that you can imagine, yet much more, because you have to experience the peace and blissfulness to fully understand its power, yet it brings tenderness and gentleness to everyone. You will find it to be a familiar energy, as eons of time ago it was one that you resided in. You left the Godhead to drop down your vibrations so as to experience in the lower vibrations and learn from them. With such experience behind you, you are able to be a mentor to other souls who follow in your footsteps. The universe is like a magnificent school offering all conceivable types of experiences, and through them you continue to grow as you climb back up the evolutionary ladder. The earth has been likened to a rehabilitation colony, and in a manner of speaking it is correct, except that you have total free will. You must know by now that by your actions and thoughts you create the pathway that you call your future. It is all happening within a master plan for humanity's evolution, a proven path that leads to a successful conclusion. You must by now be aware that your experiences are of a cyclic nature, and because of it you are creating your own future. As you are often heard to say, what goes around comes around, and now you can understand its meaning. So when you learn of crimes against people, realize that it is most likely a karmic situation. As has been said before, nothing of any importance happens by chance, and it is not given to you to know the reasons behind them. The time of death is natural but can be karmic, and sometimes a soul will leave the earth at a very early age having completed its life plan. You are at a stage now when many people are sufficiently evolved to have reached a point where they are able to grasp the truth about life on earth. They are able to plan their experiences and are intuitively aware of what they need to continue evolving. It helps you make the correct decisions in your life and avoid unnecessary karmic situations. Realize that usually many other souls are involved and all sharing the experiences with you. Sometimes whole families are involved and help each other to evolve together. The truth is that you never know who you might meet who has a part to play in your evolution. Never judge a person by their outward appearance as like you. They are only playing a part that is in accordance with the experiences that they need. Therefore take note of what comes your way and learn all lessons that are associated with it. If by chance you miss a needed opportunity to further your evolution, be assured that it will come around again. In this current cycle, light workers will find that there is less karma to clear, and some of you have already successfully dealt with outstanding issues. Soon there will be revelations about the immediate future that will be most acceptable and uplifting. With the dark ones now losing their ability to dictate what happens, it is possible for light workers to be more open regarding their work. Remember, in your own interests it is wise to keep calm in situations that are producing negative energies. You do not want to be pulled into negative happenings, and when it is going on around you, try to lessen their effect by maintaining a high vibration. It does not require many of you who are giving out positive energies to lift up those who are around you. By doing so, you are helping to maintain the overall levels to bring about a more peaceful and harmonious situation on Earth. All around the impression is given that things are getting worse on Earth. However, in reality what you are seeing is the worst of humanity being brought to the surface. No longer can criminals hide their activities out of sight, and they are being revealed so that their actions can be curtailed and prevented. In time you will see the results, and gradually crimes will lessen in number. It will help law enforcers who are under such pressure at this present time. I leave you with love and blessings, and may the light brighten your days and path to completion. It is certainly needed in the middle of so much confusion and uncertainty. This message comes through my higher self. In love and light.